What a treat. I feel like I've watched a Broadway show just now. I don't know about you guys, but you are all freaking amazing. You are amazing. Before we close, Fred and I and the whole cast truly could not have done this work without Paige Mobley. Paige! Fred and I love what we do, and we've been doing it for years. And we feel we found somebody who loves us as much as we love them, and more important, how much you love these kids. And I see how much all of you love her. Paige Mobley, everybody. Yeah. Now, let's keep it together. This weekend, Fred and I started a tradition a few years ago of recognizing, honoring, thanking the seniors who are going to be leaving us and moving on to that next part of their life's journey. And we've had this amazing trip this year, starting at the end of September with this group and meeting here on Saturdays to put together what you just saw. We have one more senior that we would like to recognize, as we did throughout the weekend. And this young lady joined Fred and I during the pandemic. Fred and I never even met her for a whole year. We sat in boxes in a Zoom box doing a show called The Show Must Go On Online was the name of the show. She was only in 7th grade at the time. And Fred and I would get off the Zoom at the end of class and we would talk and say, this girl, there's something that she would always get on in her Zoom box. Here we were stuck already for 5 months before we started this class with the biggest smile on her face, and it stayed there throughout. And at the end of every single class, she would always say, thank you, Ronnie and Fred. Bye, and she'd wave before she clicked her box off. Let me please introduce to you, Sadie Tanner Rose. Sadie entered our life, we knew she was somebody special, and it wasn't her talent that caught our eye, it was her character, it was the person that she is. She is the most giving person I think I've met in my 40-something years on this earth, 62 beautiful years on this earth. This was all at Crossroads, the story I was sharing with you. And we had said to Freddie, the Sadie, the second year at Crossroads, we did the show Clue the Musical. And when we came back to Crossroads, we were all masked. So we still thought, what does that girl even look like? Now we saw her in a box, now we see her in a mask. And she heard about Cats from some of the other kids and said, I think I want to come over and do a show with you and Fred at Cats. And she came on board at Cats a couple of years ago, and her first show at Cats was Spring Awakening, and she was just a sophomore in high school. And then last year, if you were here, we put on a very heavy, beautiful show called Carrie, where Sadie played the mom and Carrie. And this year we started putting the show together. It was so hard as far as who's gonna play what role, because as you saw, there's so much talent on this stage. And Fred and I always want to recognize all kids. But we just knew you were the person who was going to lead us on this journey of Legally Blonde. Every person on this stage I know loves you, respects you, and I know how much you love all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, Sadie Tanner Rose. If I could, if I could, just if I could Just good. And all our seniors, please come up. Ladies and gentlemen, the seniors of Cat Theater 2024. And let me tell you the most beautiful thing about this group. All of them have hearts of gold. All of them are leaders, and all of them have been with us for many years, from elementary, middle, and now high school. You have left your mark, each and every one of you. At Rustic, but more importantly on Fred and I, we truly, truly love each and every one of you on this stage. All of you, but our seniors, you're gonna make a big hole.
And like Ronnie and I always say, you know, you guys are incredible. You're going to go on to do amazing, wonderful, beautiful things, but you will always have a home here with us.
100%.
100%.
And I something I've learned throughout life, and it took me a while. I always, in my life, as I do these things, I always say, don't cry because it's over. Cry because it happened, and it happened. Thank you all.
Wait! All of us are crying because we couldn't have been here without the two of you, and Paige specifically. This production, this company. Thank you. And Adam unfortunately couldn't be here, and Harry. Adam unfortunately couldn't be here, but he is the greatest music director I've ever seen through Cat's history. He loves us all more than anyone. But more importantly, we couldn't have been here without the two of you. You started this company, and we would not be here without you. So I personally want to thank Fred. Clap for Fred. Thank you for hosting us and being such a strong-willed supporter and pushing us to be the strongest performers we can be. We couldn't have done this without
I
you.
believe in you guys. You're amazing. Thank you guys.
Hi everybody, I'm Eamon. I want to give these flowers to Ronnie. Ronnie is my student overnight, and I've known Ronnie since 3rd grade. I was in his 3rd grade class.
He was.
And I wish I could count how many great memories I have with you, but I love no hands to it. So, I love you.
I love you.
One last one. Paige, if you could come up here. Oh my gosh. You only came for this last show, but you really inserted yourself in the role, and you just clearly love the show and all of us so much.
And we love you.
We love you
The
so
feeling is so mutual.
much. Also for Adam, who could not be here, but is an incredible music director, and thank you to Harry for making all the sound.
We love you guys. So, you have a job, because it is closing night. We have to turn this gorgeous theater back into a gorgeous gymnasium. We're gonna turn the lights on in the back. If you guys could help just by putting chairs